Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and we're here in episode number 49, if I am not mistaken, of our Pokemon Shield playthrough on the channel. In the last episode, we headed back towards Hammerlock City, because we had to find Route 7 to get to the next gym in Sirchester, and we're on our way there right now. We bumped into Beady Eyes again, had a really weird interaction between him and Opal, which I don't want to relive. And we also met up with, apparently there was some weird explosion in Hammerlock, so Sonia and Leon went out to check it out, bumped into our buddy Hop, beat him up again, and now we're ready to beat up some more trainers. Who's we, by the way? Well, before we get to the team, I'll still bring them up on screen, I'm going to ask you your question of the day for some lab loot points on the channel. Answer this in the comments down below, and it's an interesting question today. My question is, how often do you offer constructive criticism? Now, the reason I ask that, I don't know if it's really a big reason or not. I'm just wondering, because, you know, like, sometimes I see people that they'll just, like, they like to complain just to complain. They'll say, maybe somebody's piece of art or something. They'll say, you know, oh, this art is stupid. But why? What is stupid about it? What do you not like about it? Oh, I was thinking that because I recently ordered some pizza delivery, and I had it set for a certain time, and it was almost an hour late. And I was out there waiting for it because I like to, you know, meet them at the front, speed them up basically. I'm sitting there for almost an hour. I'm thinking, I don't really mind, like, if there's a delay. Could be like traffic. Actually, as it turned out, there was an accident somewhere, so that was delaying traffic. But whatever the reason, it's like, does my life really change negatively that much, waiting an extra 40-some minutes? No. So I'm not the kind of person that complains about stuff unless it's like really, say, life-altering or something. But there are other people in my situation that would be like, oh, you're 10 minutes late? I'm going to give you the worst tongue-lashing of my life. And it's like, you know, it can't be helped. But that just made me think. There's some people that will just complain regardless. And there's complaining, there's criticizing, but then there's constructive criticism. So if someone does not like something that another person has produced, you're okay to not like it. Just tell them how you would like to see it improved. What tweaks, what things the person can better themselves. Like, for example, if, let's say, one of my Dotman comic books, if someone said the artwork was not good, I would be heartbroken. No, I'm just kidding. I would say, okay, you don't like it? Can you tell me what you don't like about it? What can I work on to fix? And if they don't say anything, then that criticism doesn't help. It's just wasted air, wasted words. So, how often do you try to help somebody get better by criticizing something that you don't like of theirs? You know, think of it as we're all in this world together. We're all working towards, I guess, the same goal, just a happy, successful life, I guess. So always try to help other people, even if you disapprove of something that they have done, let's say. You know, tell them how to get better. That's what I say at our Pokemon League. I know this is taking way too long. It's just a simple question, but at our Pokemon League, the TCG League at Heroes Beacon, I always say, win or lose, as long as you learn something from a battle and work to improve yourself, you've won in the long run. And say I play against somebody and they beat me, if they, instead of just being like, I win, ha ha ha, and take the win, alright, be proud, but if you help me learn to get better, and then I surpass you, you then have to become better as well. So everybody improves. Everyone gets better, stronger, faster, whatevers. So I always say constructive criticism should be welcomed. And on a creator side, don't take things personally. If someone says something that you feel like, you know, is incorrect, or you don't approve or agree with them, just remember that's one opinion in like 1 out of 100, 1 out of like even just like 1 out of 10 or something like that. Like, okay, this one person didn't like it, but these 9 here do. I'm clearly doing something right for the majority. Anyways, that's enough of this. How long did that take? We're 5 minutes deep, I think. Oh. Leading the pack, we've got Mando, the Galarian Slowpoke. At level 42, she's holding Eviolite. She's been knocked out 4 times. She has the Own Tempo ability. We've got the Zen Headbutt, Slack Off, Headbutt, Yawn moveset with a Lonely Nature. Next up is Varuta, our Copper Raja, at level 43. A lax-natured little girl, big girl, actually, with Heavy Slam, Bulldoze, Stomp, Iron Defense, with a Sheer Force ability, which is nice, and the Metal Coat is the held item to power up that Heavy Slam. Next is Slick, our Drizzile, at level 44, holding the Mystic Water to power up his water attack. He's got the Torrent ability to also power up his water attack. He's got Water Pulse, which is his water attack. He's got Swift U-Turn, Tearful Look as well, with a Sassy Nature, and our Naive-natured Gigantamaxable Hefty, the Garbodor, at level 45. He has Sludge Bomb, Toxic Spike, Stockpile, and Metal Claw. Remember when I was going to teach him Gunk Shot? I remember that. We've got the Weak Armor ability, which I also hate. Want it changed. And we've got the Black Sludge for the held item to restore HP to the poison Pokemon holding it in question. Alright, so we have to make our way to Sir Chester, but I do want to get this sparkly. It's an Ether. Or Ether. I want to beat up people. I saw you first. As a model, I'll show off the appeal of my partner Pokemon. My back is sore. I don't know why. I didn't do any walking today. You've got a Dusk Ball, Mila? No walking because I was working on getting all the editing done for the past several episodes that, so I'm sure by the time you see this episode, if you're watching the public releases, wait, I thought I was leading with Varuta. I'm fine with, well, you are Bug. We've got Eviolite. But, going with the, say, 2 public episodes per day, we're gonna miss. By the time you see this publicly, there was a point I was trying to make, but I got completely distracted. Oh! Oh! Mando, come on back, man. Glad we have that Eviolite. No, I was going to make a point, but I completely lost track. I mean, can you blame me after what we just saw there? Okay, so Pollen Puff is a Bug-type move. I haven't been that experienced with Bug-type moves. Or, I mean, Pollen Puff in particular. But again, no healing during battles, except for using moves. Like, no item healing, let's say, during battles. Down goes the Ribombe. And next comes... Was there anything more? Varuta and Mando level up. Ironhead! Oh! This I want. Okay, forget an old move. So Heavy Slam, there's no secondary effect. There is for Ironhead, though. This can cause a flinch. Power is 80. And the power on Heavy Slam fluctuates anyway based on your weight versus the target. So a definite, more reliable move is going to be Ironhead. And if we do happen to go first, never mind. Flinching is not going to be a thing, because I just said we have no secondary abilities with the Sheer Force. But regardless, it's cool. We got Vespiquen coming in. I'm sure I could learn some rock move with Varuta, but we don't have it on our moveset right now. It's Ironhead. You're not gonna. Can you learn things like Destiny Bond? I think it can. But that. So does Destiny Bond have priority? I can't remember. Either way, Mila's done. What a great trainer you are. You really showed off the appeal of your partner Pokemon. Not so much Mando, but we survived. Let's get ourselves some potions. What about for regular potions? We still got 7. Let's just use them up right now. That'll give us back up to pretty much full. I think we can get that with 6. 4, 5, and 6. Let's throw the last one at Varuta. Okay, and you're still the lowest level there, Mando, so you gotta keep the lead for the time being. I want to become someone everyone wants to be like, just like the champion. No, Berserker. Oh, what do you guys want? You just can't silence Team Yell. She's cute, she's tough, she won't take no one's guff. Ooh, Marnie. She's ooh, Marnie. Get away from me. No, Berserker. Ah! Hello, sir. Are you a pilot? What is that back there? Oh, we got some Thievals. Another Berserker. Being a taxi driver... Oh, he's the flying taxi guy. Being a taxi driver means I've got to be ready anytime, anywhere. Pokemon battles are the same. Anytime, anywhere. Remember back when Sky battles were a thing? Cabby Bruce. Who liked the Sky battles? I liked them. They were cool. Just... I mean, I guess it was just a way of limiting what Pokemon were usable. But if... almost knocked my phone down. My timer. Hang on. There we go. Corvisquire. Can we yawn you? Let's find out. Drill Peck. What's that supposed to do to Mando? Oh, honestly, I'm surprised it didn't do that much. Yeah, Sky Battles in Gen 6, was it? Yeah, the Kalos region. I thought they were cool. The fact that... Oh, the fact that it wasn't just, like only flying types could do it. If you had a levitating Pokemon, they could battle. Could things like Venomoth and Beedrill do it? Because, I mean, they have wings, but they don't have any flying/levitation aspects. I can't remember if they could do it. I just remember in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, in the Delta episode, post-game, when you go to fight Deoxys, you're actually in orbit above the planet Earth. And it looks cool. What's really crazy is you can use Dig in that fight. My Totodile did that. You're hovering. How many miles is it above the surface of the Earth to be in orbit? I don't know. I'm sure Google could tell me. But you're that high off the ground, and you can still use Dig. Effectively. Rufflet. Shall we do the same thing? Yawn and do some headbutts? Yawn, slack off, headbutts? See, Mando can actually do some stuff when she's given the proper defenses. Which I'm certainly a fan of, let's say. Okay, yawn this thing to sleep. You don't got insomnia. You don't got early bird. What does Rufflet get? Can it get... I'm just going to go for Zen Headbutt. What is it Reckless, I think? Ooh, that looked cool. You know, I've realized, since I haven't played this game in so long, there's so many attacks that I haven't yet seen. Now, another thing, I haven't complained about this generation a lot lately. Let's complain about one more thing. It's not really a complaint, just like it's an unfortunate thing I remember hearing. But certain attacks were that were considered obsolete. Let's say they were taken out, and I guess that's fine. It saves on data, It allows for new moves to take their place. No matter where I go on my taxi, loss and loneliness seem to follow. I'll stop dropping people out early. That's kind of messed up. One of the things about being a driver is that sometimes Corviknight will take off and forget the customer. Is that what you mean by being lonely? Okay, you guys don't need to attack me! Whoa, that thing is quick! And that's Dark type! You better not gut pursuit. Mando, get out of there. And it's level 41. So that's kind of risking me. Let's just get Varuda. Don't pursue. Don't pursue. Thank you. Okay, I was making a point. What was my point? Live chat, help me out. I had something cool I was going to say. Oh, complaining. I guess it's not cool. So, having certain moves taken out, I understand. But, one of the moves I heard was taken out was Signal Beam. And that's actually a pretty viable move. It's a bug-type move. I think it's 70, 75 power. It can cause confusion. And it was one of my Butterfrees, my Butterfree, my main dude, one of his moves he got from a move tutor. I think it was in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And, I didn't want him to lose that. I mean, technically he still has it, because he hasn't made it up to this generation yet. What the heck is this place? Route 8. Can we break these boxes like in Zelda? No? Oh, man. So, we're looking at a maze. I like mazes. I don't want to battle anything too soon. Basically, I shouldn't try battling wild Pokemon, because I don't want to level up too high. Is that you, Sparkling? Was that just your, glasses or something? You want to beat me up. Haha, sneak by. Aw. I shall now closely examine the health of your Pokemon. Oh, she'll heal me after the fight. Nurses are like that. Did I just mess up? No. Okay. Doctor! Sorry. Didn't mean to assume. Rosalia. You is weak to Psychic. So the one thing that one of the concerns that I would have had leading my Pokemon here into this generation is that some of the moves we fought really hard for, I would have to get rid of. Like, one of my favorite memories is of Blaze my Charizard. I took him through the Battle Frontier in Pokemon Soul Silver, and he had to give, like, I forget what it was, one of the battle outlet things. He had to fight a Rhyperior, level 100. He himself was also level 100, but he had to fight a Rhyperior, and in the end, long story short, he got himself enough battle points to learn Mud Slap. I know you're probably thinking, Mud Slap, really? That's nothing. But it's good against his electric weakness, his rock weakness. It lowers accuracy, and him being a special base attacker, it did okay damage. But most of the time, it was primarily to lower the accuracy. So the battle that we had against that Rhyperior, if anyone wants to say computer opponents do not, I was going to straight up say cheat. If anyone wants to say that computers do not cheat, first of all, play Mario Kart. You'll learn something new. And other than that, I battled the Rhyperior. It had a Quick Claw. The fight lasted 2 turns. So, no big deal there. Both turns, it's Quick Claw activated. That's pretty slim to begin with. And so I went for Solar Beam on turn 1. But on turn 1, the Rhyperior, of course, Quick Claw activates, went for Rock Wrecker. Fortunately, it missed. Then, on the second turn, before our Solar Beam could fire off, that's too much HP recovery. We're switching. Let's go into Varuta. The second turn, again, Quick Claw activated. It then used Giga Impact. Hit my Charizard at full power, full HP, took him down to 3. I lucked out by surviving that, but the fact that he went down that low, because the Rhyperior's Quick Claw went twice, I'm like, those odds, like, that's an example of kind of like equal luck on both sides, I guess, by the fact that I survived a hit. But I had so many battles before that where random luck seemed to be favoring the computer. So you can't say computers do not alter percentages, let's say, to make things tougher for the player. When Pokemon aren't healthy, it drags our mood down too. So anyway, long story short, that was a massive epic showdown for him to get Mud Slap. If I was to bring him into this generation, I think he would have to forget that. And I don't like that. When people are healthy, they tend not to realize how valuable that health is. You didn't heal me? What kind of a doctor are you? I guess we're okay for now. If you want to call this okay. Well, there's a Pokeball over here. I'm going to creep through. Creepy, 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 creepy. Run! We got a shiny stone for evolutions. Okay, creepy, 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 creepy. You know what? I want to run. Okay. Pawniard. You know, I was going to say that empty square looks suspiciously suspicious. 3x defenses? Neat. Usually don't use those items, but I suppose I could. Can we get through under here? Any secrets? Nah. What else? So, I guess going in line with the question of the day, would I criticize? Hey, look at those guys! Look at those guys! That's neat. Oh, TM. Would I? That's a Steel type fully accurate move, correct? Let me just double check. Oh, right there. User stabs the target with a sharp horn. Attack never misses. I was correct. I believe Ultra Necrozma had that. So yes, if I was to criticize something about the what was I just talking about? Oh, the fact that oops, couldn't bring Pokemon attacks forward with us. If I had to add constructive criticism, well, my criticism would be related to the fact that this is a Dark type. Wait, let's get Slick in there. I don't know if I could offer any way to make that better, like excluding certain moves. It's just, I would point out that it kind of hurts a player's overall experience if they can't bring their Pokemon forward that they've been working on. Like, don't know. Would I miss Mud Slap in the overall long run? Probably not, but I'd like to have it. It's kind of one of Blaze's main things. That's what makes him unique. What other Charizard is going to have Mud Slap? Very few, if any. But, ooh, what did we just dodge? Metal Sound? Oh, wait, we got Bulldoze. I forgot we got Bulldoze. And it's going to be 90 base power. Oh no, my special defense. Isn't that my lowest stat already anyway? Probably is. I think so. I was looking on Pokemon.com to find the icon for Copperaja. I think it showed that special defense was the worstest. Alright, anyways. Down you go. And that did actually give me a second to see an item to my left, or my right. The character's right. Hyper Potions. Those are good. In case you didn't know otherwise. Okay, oh, Gola just respawned down there. Is that a stairway to nowhere? Oh, Togedemaru! I didn't want to fight! I don't want to fight a ghost! I'm leading my psychic type. I don't want to fight no ghosts. I ain't afraid no ghosts. I don't want to fight no ghosts. Well, you're only level 39 anyway. Can we get away from you? We couldn't get away from you. Don't do this. Okay, we gotta switch to our quicker Pokemon. Our quicker getter out of here. We don't need levels off you guys. We don't want to fight yous. We just... I was just... Did the camera just break? That was weird. You're a quicker one, ain't you, Slick? Actually, I'd be I wouldn't... No. I wouldn't be surprised if Hefty is faster. I want to check the speed stats next. What the heck are you doing? You know, we're not going to make it to Search Chester at this rate. We've only got about 1:20 left on my timer. Get away from us. Thank you. I could just set up a camp right here. But I'll use items. Ah, items. Where's my super potion? I can sort here too, actually. Sort by type. Okay, super gives us back 60. I think that'll be good for time beings. There's one more thing I want to check out before we call it quits for this episode. No Togedemaru. Leave me. Leave me. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Unless I'm looking for grinding, which I'm not right now. I saw a shiny over here. We get Elixir. Restore 10 PP. I believe that's to all moves. Now, I saw something over here. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. We got 3 luxury balls. Nifty. So, this is the first time seeing Falinks in this game. I want to beat it up. Yeah! You know, for some reason, I really like Falinks. I'm sure many people were in the same boat. They probably thought it was like a single Pokemon. But, oh, you gotta endure? You're not gonna have revenge, are you? Oh, we're gonna miss anyway, never mind. So they don't have a gender. I see, okay. First impression. Oh, that's Bug! Yes! Failed. Oh, wait, that only works on the first turn of a fight, too. Ah, thank you, you Golisopod wannabes. Alright, get out of here. Okay, you do have reversal. I think that is based off of how low your HP is, of the user. Hey, get out of here. Give us some experience. You are level 40, after all. We just defeated 6 Pokemon in one go. Can you believe that? What's the XP like? Not bad, actually. I don't want to get too over-leveled here. But anyway, for this time, for this moment, for this point in time, that's going to end off our adventure in this episode of Pokemon Shield. Thank you, folks, for watching. Don't forget to answer that question of the day for your chance for some lab loot points that we can use to get you into some of these upcoming Pokemon adventures, Sword and Shield. Nope. In the other ones, Scarlet and Violet. The question of the day is, how often do you offer constructive criticism? And I guess I mean that in comparison to just simply criticism. How often do you use it to, like, better people? Anyway, just answer that down below. You know, it might be pretty odd of a question. Feel free to answer whatever you feel like, and we'll just go from there. But for the time being, again, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, you can let me know by hitting that like button. If you want to see future episodes, subscribe to the channel or join as a member, and also get yourself some extra lab loot points by answering those questions of the day. And don't forget, if you answer every question of the day, starting a few episodes back up until the end of the series, you're going to get 100 times the lab loot points, times how many of these knockout markers, they're down here, right, that I pick up during the full playthrough. And following that, if you want to see other social media that I'm using, we got Twitter, we got Instagram in the linked description. Thanks for watching, everybody. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I will catch you next time.